My name is Chris Waters. This is speech number three. Informative speech. My informative speech for fundamentals of public speaking. Here to talk to you about the joys of geocaching. Did you know your GPS device can take you on a high-tech treasure hunt? Adventures around the world. Enjoy the game of geocaching. The game of geocaching takes the adventure seekers to a location near and far to locate hidden containers, also referred to as geocaches, using their GPS-enabled devices, like this one or like the one in your car. I've been geocaching for about 2 years now, since May 2nd of 2008, and I enjoy geocaching with my family and my children. A little history on geocaching. May 2nd, 2000, 24 satellites instantly got an upgrade, basically to stop the selective availability, which increased the accuracy of the satellites by 10-fold. There was a man who's curious as to how well the new GPSs, or the new upgrade for the satellites, would affect the GPSs. His name was Dave Ulmer. So on May 3rd, 2000, he set up a container in the woods with the swag, or what is also called treasure, or there's other names for it. He set this up in the wood and posted some coordinates on a group page of GPS users, and within a few days, a few people found the geocache, and they logged their experience, and other people started getting interested in it, and it got them interested in doing it, and so they also started setting out containers. When on May 3rd, 2000, a guy named by Matt Stone coined the phrase geocaching and has started keeping these coordinates and the names of them on a website for others to find and enjoy. In the beginning, there were only a few people who could search for these geocaches. Today they're everywhere, all over the world, but in the beginning it was very complicated, and the GPS devices were not as user-friendly as they are nowadays. Geocaching itself is managed by Groundspeak now. The simplest way to get started for geocaching would be to get a membership with geocaching.com, like here on this website. There's also other sister sites like Waypoint Marking and Where I Go that can also give you information and other fun activities you can do with your GPS. A little bit about the game and how it's played. The game doesn't have a age restriction, so anybody from 0 to 99 can go geocaching. It's a lot of fun for kids. Kids love the ones where you find geocaches where they have loot in them, like my container here, which is just a regular ammo box that you can get at any Army surplus store or any place that sells Army type stuff. Your box can be filled with anything, or a variety of anything from little snakes, games, keychains, McDonald's toys, or anything like that. The only thing it really is that if you take something, you need to replace it with something of equal value. Now, some of the more complicated geocaches may look similar to a rock, and they have a small logbook which you may have to use a pair of tweezers to get out, but you write your name on it like you would with this one, which would fit inside a bigger one, and you put the date. It'll have the coordinates listed on the front of it, and the name of the geocache. And then when you get home, you can go back to your geocaching website, or you can also use your iPhone if you have an iPhone, because there is a app for geocaching, and you can log it in here also. So you're logging in a book, you're logging on your phone or on a computer your experience with geocaching. I guess I could go over a few other little things. There's also things that they have that have numbers that you can track where they've been, which are kind of fun because you pick one up, you can find one, and it has a tracking number on here which you can plug in on your geocaching.com. Here's one of the most unique ones I found here, which is a gem cache, and you can track everywhere it's been and who's had it and where it's gone. And there's also these other ones which are like travel bugs that also has the tracking numbers on it. This one's about a soldier who had died, and they used this for, I guess, a memorial for him. Some of the geocaches that are out there can be really unique. Those are just a couple of the bigger ones. There are these other ones that are called nanos, and they can be any color, shape, or size, and very complicated to find. And they have a very small log, so bring your fine writing pen. Put that back together. Sorry. Just always remember that geocaching is a fun game. There can be some risks with it, so make sure that your geocache that you go on doesn't have a high level of risk or rough terrain. There are some that are easy to do and they're closer to the city, and some that are in the woods. I hope you enjoyed geocaching and you've enjoyed my speech and explanation of how geocaching goes, and maybe you can do this with your own family. Thank you.